Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Guess what? This is Chris Kennel from The Raw Advantage. I think we're at video blog number 107, and I got my mom filming me.
Yee!
Yee!
Yee,
So,
Mom!
pretty stoked. You know, I just got to notice that we're 2 months away from the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Super excited to be a part of that. We got so many awesome people there. I'm going to be one of 2 chefs, also with Megan McDonald, and otherwise I'll be teaching some yoga and doing 2 talks. Really want to encourage you guys to check out the Woodstock Fruit Festival.
I hope you come.
I'm going to be holding a frickin' Fruit Luck in Central Park 2 days after the Woodstock Fruit Festival too, so come check that out. Frickin' Fruit Luck, Strawberry Fields, September 1st, so I hope you come check that out. That's going to be awesome. A lot of people from the event are going to come. Dr. Sammy and Karen Ramsey and Harley, Durian Rider, a whole bunch of people. But today, what I want to share is a nice simple recipe. It's from my Cravings Busters book, which will be out by the time Woodstock's up, so within the next 2 months I'll be done that. But this is one of the slightly transitional recipes because it includes optional green onion and optional hot pepper. It's a Mexican raw rice or raw couscous. It's super simple to make. To make the rice, we're going to use cauliflower. I'm going to show you first how you can make it in the Vitamix. Just put some cauliflower in there. Secret is you don't want to put tons, but I'll just do smaller batches at a time. I'll admit I'm a Vitamix junkie. I pretty much make everything in it, and I have this and I may use it too, but we'll see how fine of a rice or couscous this makes. Just start with that much so far. Get that going on, and what we do is we turn this down to a low speed, so just to about a 5 on the dial or under half. We use the tamper here. Push it into the blades. You don't want to do too big of batches, because otherwise you're going to over chop it and turn it into mush. Just like that, we have a nice fine couscous here. Super simple. Simple Simon. So that makes a really nice simple texture. For quickness and ease and for cleaning, I'm just going to actually continue using this. You can use a food processor. Just like a juicer to me, they're just a pain in the ass. I don't like cleaning them. This just has a nice little blade here so you can shred it. If you're making your rice out of something maybe like, you know, jicama or daikon or parsnip, something like this with a shredder might work a little bit better. But the cauliflower works really well with this. This sucker can work pretty good too, the S blade, but again, I just really prefer the Vitamix. It's just my personal preference. So I'm just going to do 2 quick more batches. Doesn't get much quicker than that, really. Wow, it's funny when someone else is filming it, it's a little bit more nerve-wracking. I'm a little bit nervous here. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, Chris.
I might have a couple little pieces in there, and that's totally fine. See, I got a little chunk there, but adds a little bit of texture. So we have our rice here. As you can tell, it looks really nice. Whether that's a rice or a couscous, you decide. You decide, rice or couscous, whatever you want. We're now going to take 4 little radishes here. Ideally, I would have pulsed these with the cauliflower, just to get them into that texture. It's quick enough as it is. There's a little bit of radish flavor in there. You could put some carrots or
Corn or red peppers or
whatever the heck you want. A couple mushrooms, just got 2 mushrooms. Throw all the green onion, make it easier on myself. Maybe I'll throw in some of this guy. What do you think, Dad? Pretty good. Got the cilantro in there. Could have also diced the cilantro, it might have made it a little nicer. But almost done. All that stuff in here. Mix that up just loosely. Get it all in there. So we have the green onion and the cilantro and the radish. Just making a nice mix here. We're now going to take 2 tomatoes. Use my fancy dancy raw star knife. Chop off the tops. Put those in the blender. And then I'm going to chop off all of the sides. Put the juicy centers in the blender.
Frickin' turn off the sink.
There you go. Juicy centers in the blender. These ones here, diced, nice.
Oh, nice technique.
Blam. Now I'm gonna cut off the top of this hot pepper. This is an optional ingredient. You can add as much or as little as you want. Being a Mexican dish, you know, classically nice and spicy. So I'm gonna put the top half with the seeds in there, as well as the 2 green onion bulbs and 1 mango. Give it a little bit of sweetness. The core of the mango I'm just gonna eat myself. Of course, what would Mexican be without a bit of lime? Lazy, I just squeeze it over my open hand, catch any seeds. The seeds are very, very bitter. Best avoid. Plus a little hand workout. There we go. A little bit of residues from everything else in there is totally fine. There we go. This is a point where you can add some sun-dried tomatoes, you can add more cilantro if you want. This is another time that actually probably would work better for me to add the cilantro and green onions just to get it a loose chop. Put the rest of the pepper in there if you want, so it gets a bit chunky bits of it. This is the point too, or if you wanted, you could add a little bit of cumin or a little bit of, you know, whatever you want, chili powder. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Have it like this. Pour this on top. If you like, you can leave it like that. I have this beautiful avocado that I could cube and put on top. You could put half of that in the dressing if you want it more creamy. As this is going to be served in another 2 hours, I'm actually going to cube this after and put it on at the last minute. And I'm going to stir this up so its flavor's all soaked into the cauliflower. And it's just enough sauce so it soaks into the cauliflower but doesn't make it soupy or too goopy.
Who wants a goopy?
It gives it a nice flavor. It's fine to let that marinate for a little while.
Just fine.
You always add some cherry tomatoes or
Corn.
anything fun like that. Bigger diced mushrooms if you want more texture and bits, more tomatoes, more whatever the heck you want. This is just a simple base recipe, nice and tasty. It can be a side dish. You can serve this on top of a salad, whatever the heck you want. And then just done, you know. This is just one recipe from the upcoming Cravings Busters book. It's a simpler one. If you want even simpler recipes, all utilizing 100% proper food, combining hygienic, no spices or garlic or onions or anything like that. All low fat, 80-10-10 style cuisine. Check this out. $10 plus shipping anywhere in the world or otherwise as an ebook by donation on my site. So all the donations from this go to a new charity I'm creating to help create healing centers around the world that run by donation. So that'll be up in a little bit. If you haven't heard about that, check out my TRA Dream post. I hope you love the rice and everything else. More posts soon. Be going back to the past. This is the present. Looking to the future with some Woodstock Fruit Festival and the Fruit Luck out in New York for strawberry fields. No strawberries allowed.
No strawberries on that!
Have a great day. Peace, love, and seasonal fruit. You could also take a nice leaf of cabbage, put some in there. You know, you could get some arugula or some spinach chopped up, put it in there, or even like some alfalfa sprouts or radish sprouts, whatever you like, and then top it just with a slice or 2 of avocado.
Some fresh corn. More corn.
And you got a different kind of raw burrito. Do that with lettuce leaves instead if you like, and then that way it's just like a nice little salad. Bloop, bloop. Yeah.
Aww, how cute.
Oh, you filming me, hey? What's Keenan? What's going on, sweet boy?
None.
Well, it's a success.
Why are you like crying?
I swallowed it a little bit funny. It is just a little spicy. I'm spitting everywhere. Shared it with everyone here at the barbecue. And
Good.
you know, I would say that this is a pretty big portion. You know, 1 whole cauliflower is probably a little bit more than you want to eat in one sitting, unless you want to be passing a little bit of gas. So I'm kind of silly. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing anyway. But it probably could be split between 3 people, maybe 4, with a big salad and a fruit starter. I ate a whole bunch of mangoes and a little bit of a rice or roe taco. That's my sister. That's your trademark.
That's this one.
love my family.
Raw Mexican rice. And a shaka for good measure.